Hi guys, I think I have the key to this solution. So this is the door handle out of the corrado, and just here where my baby finger is, that's the lock barrel, and I have no key to fit it. So this here is the original key, but as you can see, it doesn't fit. Okay, so there's the original key. You push it in, it won't open at all. And this is a replacement one. This is my original one, but the key also doesn't fit in it either. I don't know why. I think it was just that door handle got replaced and the previous owner just never changed the lock barrel. This is my replacement one, which I bought, but it didn't come with a key. So my solution is to re-key or repin this lock barrel. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so I guess step one is to flip it over like this and to take this pin here out. So I have my little handy pick. These are brilliant. So just go in there and pop it out. I'll do that off camera. Okay, so we have the pin or circlip or whatever you call it. Spring pin, I suppose. That's that undone. So next is you wiggle it. Focus. There you go. So that comes off. That's part 2, I suppose. This is part 3. So you can see this little knob just here. That points up. And everything is pointing towards the back. So now put your finger there. Give it a slight push. Maybe a slightly harder push. And it comes out. Okay, so now we have the pins out. So these are the pins. This is what it's called repinning. So there's usually 2 or 3 on the back. So that's 1. Anything that has a hole like that points towards you. And anything that has a flat surface points the opposite way. So obviously when you turn it around, so those 2 are going to point down, the rest of them point up. So the middle one there, that one's stuck. Just where my thumb is there now. That one's stuck down, so it's not popping up. But you can just push it down with the pliers or a pin, or the pick I like to use. Okay, so the next job is I'm just pull one of these out. If I can get one out with one hand. Okay, so this is one of the pins. So you just take it out like that. And that's what it looks like. It basically looks like a big rectangle, or say like a picture frame with a hole in the center and a finger on the side. So the finger on the side is for the spring. So that's what makes the pins jump up and down, because there's a spring just here on this side. And obviously your key has to go through the center here. So I'll put that one back, that's on the top there. Because the key is currently out and the pins are out. So I'm going to push them in, and you can see them jumping all back in. Now, this isn't exactly how it looks. So if you flip it on this side, very carefully, you'll see this one down here is actually sticking out. Same with this one here. And this side, you can see this one here in the middle. And probably these 2 up here as well. They're sticking out ever so slightly. They don't actually fit flush. So if they don't fit flush, when it goes into the shaft, it won't actually turn. So the way I like to repin these is basically just look down on the shaft, and if you can see which one is high and which one is low, just keep swapping them, and just keep swapping them till eventually everything is flush. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to swap these 2 here with probably these 2 at the back that are further down, and keep doing it until everything is flush. Because if they're flush at this side, or they're a little bit deep at this side, they'll be sticking out at this side. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So you can see that, say for example this one here, it's really far down, which is great because it's totally flush or even lower than flush. But when you flip it around, it's actually sticking up. So that's the problem. So these pins, there's 4 types. So you just keep switching around, and that's why I have a second lock barrel that I'm going to take apart, and I can use pins out of it as well. But I'm going to try use them all out of the same lock at the moment. These ones here that have a double pin. So instead of being all separated, there's two here. See, that's a single, that's a twin, single, twin, single. I think the one on top is single as well. So these ones here are more annoying. They're a little bit harder to work on because the pins will want to go crooked. So just be aware of that as well. Okay, so I think I'm currently winning. I have them all repinned apart from the last one. So you can see how much is sticking out by. See where all the others are flush. So we're going to pull out the key a little bit. Pull out this pin. Okay, so after pulling this pin out, and you can see there just at the corner where my fingernail is, it says number 1. And if we look at this one, maybe flip it over, it says number 3 just there. They'll say 3, or they'll have their number either up here or just down here. It depends just where they have space to put it in. So we're going to try number 3 now, into the hole. Bit hard to do one-handed. I'll do this half. Okay, so this is number 3 pushing in. So when we slide in the pins, they're all lovely and flush. So I think that's a win. I'm going to try it now. I have a bit of WD-40, that's what the shine is. It makes the pins, just when you're working on them, a little bit easier. Be careful not to lose the springs, as that'll really annoy you and mess everything up. Okay, now time to install this. So if you look very carefully, you'll see there's a pin or a locating lug just here, and here, like a little slot that's cut out. And then on this side, there's a stop on this side and on this side. So obviously when you put your key in and turn barrel, it'll let you turn it so many degrees. So now we're going to install. Okay, so that's wrong, so turn it around 180 degrees. Now it's all the way in. So it's a lot easier when you put the key in to push the barrel in and out. If you're doing it without the key in, a bit harder. And if you look there, that's turning in both directions. Brilliant. So now it's just a case of reassembly. Okay, all back together again. It's all working now. Brilliant. So now I guess it's just time to install it into the car. Okay, so thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.